As you know, we will explore more about how to save our Earth from global warming today. Okay, April 22 is considered to be as an Earth Day, and on behalf of that day, we are going to present today few videos and we will discuss about them and we'll know more about how to preserve earth from global warming. There are many topics that how can we save our earth from so many issues or global warming disasters and tsunamis, or we can say the covid, everything what is going around negative in the earth, how to make it positive. We are exploring about it today. So let us begin with a small song here, which will explain you.
Earth is home to you and me. Let's try our best to keep it clean. Okay, let's see how we can keep our earth green. Don't drop your rubbish. Don't leave the water running. Don't use up all that plastic. Do you really need the light on?
Watch the video carefully so that you can tell me the points that how can you save earth from.
Earth is home to you and me. Let's try our best to keep it clean. I'll try my best to keep it green.
So what did you learn from this, girls? How can you keep the earth green? Now
That we take the plastics and put it in the trash,
okay,
and we don't play with the water.
we don't waste the water. Okay, so Zishan, would you like to share your experience? Like, what did you do? What activity you have done for Earth Day? If you want, you can share. Everyone will get 5 minutes. After I have shown you the video, you will get 5 minutes to speak about. So, can explain me what is global warming first of all? Yes, Noor, do you know about global warming? What is global warming?
It's that like the temperature of the earth is rising.
The temperature of the earth is rising. What is the best example to explain this point that the temperature is rising? How about the north and the south poles? What is happening there?
Melting.
Did you explain? Yeah, the ice is melting day by day. And just because of this, the whole weather of the whole earth is changing. Okay, so Miral, you have just joined. We just played a starting song here for Earth Day that was just of 1 minute. So I'll play it once again for girls who have entered now, and then we will see a video of global warming. How is Earth affected with global warming? And then you will come up talking to me. Each one of you will get 2 to 3 minutes, not more, 2 to 3 minutes to speak up about it. And with that, you are getting your points, girls. So please come up speaking and come up with your own ideas that what you feel, how to prevent or how to save our earth from global warming. Did any one of you make bands, or did any one of you wear?
Yes, I send you.
And yes?
Yes, I send you like a
Okay.
board and
Okay. I will check it. I will check it and I'll share it here in the on the video.
Earth is home Let's try our best to keep it clean. Okay, let's see how we can keep our earth green. Don't drop your rubbish. Don't leave the water running. Don't use up all that plastic. Do you really need the light on? Earth is home to you and me. Let's try our best to keep it clean. I'll try my best to keep it green.
So we all need to try our best to keep it green. We all need to try to keep our environment green. And, so girls, let us watch a video for Earth Day and global warming, especially with melting glaciers and ice caps documentary. And then you will see the video and come up with your own ideas that how to save our Earth from global warming. So as global warming steadily increases, greenhouse gases continue to trap heat in the atmosphere. Girls, do you know about greenhouse gases? What are greenhouse gases? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. Okay? Now. And this leads to an increase in global temperatures, which results, that's high temperatures, which results in collapsing icebergs and melting glaciers. The icebergs are collapsing day by day and they're melting glaciers. Today, sea level rises poses major threats to the planet. You know that the sea levels are rising up. And how about 2020, 2021? And if we finish 2000th century and it starts with the other century, what will happen to the Earth? If more and more sea level rises, what will happen? What are the major threats to the planets? The melting ice. See the melting ice, see the melting glaciers, how it is happening.
Global warming is one of the most important issues facing us today. Scientists have shown that starting with the Industrial Revolution, our increase of fossil fuels is increasing the warmth of planet Earth. Humans are now pushing Mother Nature like never before. Global warming and climate change have the potential to alter biological systems, such as weather patterns, wildlife, and the glaciers and sea levels. Less than 3% of Earth's water is fresh water, and most of that 3% is inaccessible because over 68% of the fresh water on Earth is trapped in ice caps and glaciers. But due to global warming, glaciers and ice caps are rapidly melting, and mass amounts of fresh water are lost into the ocean's saltwater.
So what is happening when these freshwater glaciers are melting? The fresh water is going and mixing with the salt water. Indirectly, it is wasted. Indirectly, first of all, we have less water, less amount of fresh water. That is only 3%. And even that melts and go and meet to the oceans. We are in loss.
The Patagonian icefield is the largest expanse of ice outside of Antarctica and Greenland. It encompasses almost 7,000 square miles and extends all the way to the Pacific Ocean. In 1998, the expanse of water was completely filled with icebergs. Now, almost all the ice has melted,
These are called icebergs.
and this has caused immense flooding in the area. In the last 7 years, many of the glaciers that were once a half-mile thick have lost 10% of their mass. In Montana, glaciers that are thousands of years old are melting so rapidly that they will completely disappear within 30 years. Over 150 glaciers once occupied the region, yet today there are less than 40. Glaciers that formed over thousands of years are disappearing within decades. Land masses of ice that once spanned from the Andes to Alaska are diminishing at an alarming rate.
They said in Alaska it almost diminished. It's almost finished. The glaciers are almost no there.
Another example would be the Larsen B ice sheet. Occupying 11,500 square kilometers at its largest, Larsen B was the
It was this way before, all occupied with so many thousand kilometers. And now
greatest ice sheet.
you will
It
see
collapsed
the
in
change.
2002 due to a series of consecutive abnormally warm summers and caused
They are saying this was about 2002 that it was filled with glaciers, and see now.
extreme flooding in the Antarctic. Together, Larsen A and B were losing between 22 and 40 gigatons of their mass a year in 2006.
1 billion metric tons they have lost. And almost like you can see them now. These are the real pictures and videos, girls, not animations. And see how they have changed now. See how the earth have
Consequences
changed.
of this are devastating. And about all the vital rice crops in Vietnam would also be lost. Cities will also be forced to spend trillions on building up coastal defenses. These could be the flooded cities of the future.
Oh my God, can you imagine this? Can you imagine this, girls? That our London, Berlin will be this way. They are saying if we are not taking care of global warming, this might happen. We will be all flooded. And they're showing the future.
These could be the flooded cities of the future.
Imagine, girls, all of these monuments which were prepared with so much of time, hard work. See it's Paris, what they're saying. It will be half in water.
The Himalayas are the highest mountains on Earth and is one of the planet's greatest freshwater reserves. This water comes from glaciers and snow. However, global warming has caused these glaciers to melt. Asia will be the hardest hit region from this catastrophe. The Himalayas span across 8 Asian countries and supply water to approximately 1.5 billion people. As the glaciers melt, there will be less freshwater accessible to this population. In addition, excess water on the mountains will be
Covered in ice are expected to be.
In addition,
Now they have also taken a graph and shown you later that this was in 1912 and this was in 2002. And now you can compare how is the difference and later
The changes in air allowing mosquitoes to live there and are now spreading even more disease. 9 different bird species. Polar bears have evolved to survive the sea ice during the harsh winters of the Arctic climate. They rely heavily on the combination of both geology and climate to survive. The bears hunt seals on the ice during the winter. In summer, when the ice melts, the bears come ashore. But due to rapidly diminishing ice, even in the winter, the polar bears are left stranded on the land, unable to hunt for food during the winter. Sea ice loss also causes lower cub survival rates, increase in drowning, increase in cannibalism, loss of access to denning areas, and a rapidly declining population
declining of
size.
motion. See the reasons, girls.
Sea ice loss also causes lower cub survival rates.
Now
increase
these polar bears were supposed to stay on the snow, not in the water. So lower cub survival rates. They cannot survive. Increase in drowning. They drowned inside.
Drowning, increase in cannibalism, loss of access to denning areas, and a rapidly declining population size.
They don't have a habitat to live, girls.
Big problem about every nation on Earth, but also the Earth's wildlife. The melting of glaciers and ice caps is a major warning sign of what can occur with global warming, and it affects every aspect of life.
We can recycle, carpool, bus, cycle.
Okay, girls, now. So, Judy, it's really nice what is shown here, what you have made. Can everyone see? Can everyone
Yes.
see what's shown here?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, Judy, what do you want to speak about global warming? What is your view on it? And what do you think when it is so dangerous, when it's so vital that after so many years, we are going to drown inside that melting ice? So, what is your idea of saving the earth from global warming?
Ways to prevent global warming. Firstly, we must stop deforestation in
Please
all
be loud.
forms.
Please be loud.
Ways to prevent global warming. Firstly, we must stop deforestation in all forms. Do not cut down more trees,
Very
as
good.
it will only worsen the level of carbon dioxide in the air. Instead, encourage people to plant even more trees to create balance in nature. Moreover, it reduces the usage of energy everywhere.
Okay,
Global
that's good.
warming Global
Continue.
warming is when the earth heats up. It happens when greenhouse gases, which are carbon dioxide, water vapor, trap heat and light from the sun in the earth's atmosphere, which increases the temperature.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Is that enough or you have more?
No, that's it.
That's it. Very good. You told all the points. Okay, Chan, I have it. I will just show you. So this is what Zishan have made. I really love the idea what she created here. Okay, how plants on the earth she created, and she created that the water decide. It's a very good diagram here. Now, can you read it and say us that how can you save earth, and how what precaution or what are the ways you are thinking that you can save earth from global warming or save earth as you have said here? Yes, Dishan, please can you read it?
The bucket for bathing instead of shower, as it can save a lot of water. Turn off
Okay,
the
1 minute, 1 minute,
tap
one
while
minute,
brushing.
Dishan. First, tell me, can you see the picture, everyone, girls here?
Yes.
Okay, yes, turn.
Yes, but I'm not reading it from the screen. I'm reading it from
Yeah,
the
yeah, of
picture.
course, it is not clear here. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, come on. Then,
Turn off the tap while brushing and washing hands. There should be no leakage in the toilet and bathroom.
okay, there
How
must
do
not be any
humans
leakage in
damage
the
the
toilet and bathroom. It is a very small thing, but even drops of water can. Yes.
How do humans damage the environment? Humans impact the physical environment in many ways: overpopulation, pollution, burning fossil fuels, and deforestation.
Yes, I really, really, really appreciate Zishan, your work, and Judy, the way you have written and you have presented with the diagram, with the drawing. This really matters to me a lot because you all were not coming up with things, and I'm sure you will get your project marks with this. Now, next, who's next? Who wants to show me? Because nobody have sent me other than Judy and Zishan. Do anyone wants to present? Noor, do you want to talk about it? Or at least the video seen now. Can you talk about it?
About what? Like global warming or what?
Yes, about global warming. This was our topic. Or if you have something else, how to save Earth, and you want to say something by your own on Earth Activity Day, you can come up with any ideas.
Okay.
Anyone who likes to say? Nobody has anything to say? Here, Noor, Miral, did you make something? Anyways, if there's nothing here, let us get back to our videos. Yes, Noor, would you like to say something that due to lockdown, the nature ceased to be healing? This was a beautiful video, girls. I felt that how this pandemic also have let affected, to be the, to save Earth to be better. And that's it for today, girls.